Hey guys. Okay, so I'm just kind of checking in to, I suppose, talk about how everything's been going with our latest journey. I did a video, I can't remember if it was, I think it was like maybe 4 months into us trying for a baby, and we are now 8. So it's been quite a long journey, way longer than I thought it was going to be. To be honest, like I kind of thought that as soon as we decided it was what we were going to do, that it would happen pretty much straight away. Some people are lucky enough for that to happen, but obviously it wasn't meant to be for us. But yeah, so um, I suppose partly what I wanted to talk about, I'm hoping this is going to be the last video that I have to do, like in this sense anyway. I wanted to kind of, I suppose, express some of the things that I have been dealing with, like trying to get through this. The thing for me is that a lot of what Brennan and I have done for most of our relationship and in the last like 5 years of my life basically has been orientated around health and wellness and being in good shape and all that sort of stuff and setting goals in that way. Most of you will know that we train really hard, we work hard all the time, like it's. But for me, anyway, it's ended up becoming so much of a thing in our life trying to make this happen that so much of that world has changed for me, and it's been really hard for both of us actually. Like it's had to change. In terms of pursuing any goals, which we always have goals, always. We have no goals at the moment for our composition or what we're trying to achieve. There's no shows coming up, obviously. Nothing for me, but even for Brennan, he just wants to keep himself in good health. And as weird as it sounds, trying to just do this in the background almost feels like we're not putting ourselves in it enough. Like if we're focusing on trying to do something else, or it almost feels like it's not enough energy in this, and it's almost like it's not important enough that it just won't happen. So we've literally been putting everything into it. In terms of my workouts, I ended up getting so paranoid that I might be fucking things up for us every month by training too hard. I've pulled these right back. Probably, if I hadn't done it when I did this last video to you guys, it would have been 5 months, maybe just after the video, 4 months, something like that deep. So it's been a long time that I've been training at like 70% of what I would normally train. 2-minute rest for every single set, keeping my heart rate low. Like I bought this fucking tracker to track what my heart rate is all the time, because I'm trying to make sure that if it actually does happen, that I'm not mucking it up. For anybody that hasn't gone through this and hasn't tried to make a family, it'll sound nuts what I'm saying right now. And I honestly didn't think I'd be that sort of person, but it's hard because you put in so much effort and time. It's been nearly a whole year that we've been trying to make this happen, and it feels like a long time. So I suppose like I'm trying to make sure that we're not doing anything that is jeopardizing our chances of making it happen any faster. It was this month that we started talking with. It's the silly things you start thinking about, but that we have been having a spa every night, and that's fine because it's cold. But the testes, being so hot, actually can kill all the sperm, so or make them not so motile. So not a good situation if you're trying to really look after that sperm count and that sort of thing. So we're now not having any spas. So slowly, month by month, it's almost like you get a little bit more obsessed over things that could potentially be mucking things up. Brett and I have both had a discussion about it recently, and it's at the point now where it doesn't even fucking matter. I'd sit on my ass and do nothing all day and literally lose my entire being of training and exercising so we could make this happen. Because as soon as this part is done and we see that 2 lines on the stick, we're in the happy part of it, like obviously there's complications that can come up and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, I mean, I do really think that this happened for a reason, that we didn't, we weren't successful straight away for a reason, and we wouldn't be here right now talking to you guys about it either, which in the long run is going to be really beneficial for how we can help other people as well, so there's a fucking rhyme and a reason for everything, you know. So I suppose it definitely has been a really hard road, and there's been times where I've thought, you know, of is it worth it, because it's definitely what we both want to do, but it's fucking how long do you let it go for before it's changed so much for us. For a lot of people, when they try and have a family, they're looking to change some things and add new members and give them other things to look forward to with life. But we had that already, and we've sacrificed a bit of that for short term to have a better life. You know, had our life back, which, yeah, it doesn't really make much sense, but to kind of get back the us that we normally have, you know, be able to train together again, because Brendan's still training hard and I can't, so I can see him training, but I can't do anything with him, and but yeah, so I'm looking forward to us getting there. Yeah, it's been really unfortunate too, actually, because like I do preconception nutrition with some of our ladies as well, which is, I love it. It's my passion. It's my favourite part of what we do. Obviously, there's fun parts of all of it, but it's been really hard recently, actually, because over the last couple of months we've had four ladies, 4 or 5 ladies who all got pregnant around the same time, and then one by one, unfortunately, all had miscarriages. We've got one lady who's at 10 weeks now, and it's so hard that, because no one knows we're going through this at the moment either, so us going through this and then seeing them go through the pain they are of obviously trying for so long themselves, and then knowing that they're pregnant and then it being taken away from them, it's, I can't even imagine how they must feel. But so I suppose that in itself puts a little bit of doubt in your mind too, that even when it's happened, that I suppose you hold your breath for the first 12 weeks where miscarriage is a little bit higher, the rates of it, and just, I don't know. I said to Brendan, like, because even with my food and stuff like that, it hasn't been really bad, but with no direction there, and almost also feeling a bit emotional, I suppose, about this every time it comes around and we haven't made it happen yet. It's like buying a block of fucking roast almond chocolate in the supermarket, and I would never normally do that, but Brendan was there too, and I was like, I just feel like I need it this weekend, you know, like. But yeah, it's stupid stuff, but I feel like once we've made it happen, that I'm telling myself in my mind that I want to do everything that we possibly can once we know it's there to look after it. No shit food. I don't want it to be cursed with this sugar addiction that I've had most of my life, which takes a lot to get a handle on. But I don't know, just trying to do the best for them, anything that we can. And I don't know if I would have had that same perception if we hadn't had to go through all the struggle, because it's honestly made me and Brendan realise how important this actually is to us. You know, creating a little family and seeing what him and I can create together and shaping them into hopefully being good people too. So, yeah, I do think there's positives in it, even though it's a fucking stupid situation. But, yeah, we are right now in the week where I ovulate, so we're trying to get ready for that again, building sperm up over a couple of days. So to begin with, we didn't care, we just had sex every day, and now we're trying to mix it up and try and do every 3 days to see if that helps build up sperm a bit more as well, and give us a bit more chance there. But yeah, I suppose we're kind of doing the best that we can at the moment. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, this is the last video I have to do like this, but I wanted to do it before the end of this week so that I could, hopefully we've made it happen, but so that I could actually do another video and update you guys on how it's been going, because I think this will resonate with a lot of people, that it's not as easy as you think sometimes. For all the people that is, fucking stoked for you, because it's so hard going through this. But yeah, so hopefully next video will be a happy one, and maybe Brendan will be there too, and we can kind of discuss what we're going to do moving forward and that sort of shit. But in the meantime, yeah, hopefully there's no more videos. Alright, bye.